The goal is not just to hold on to your apprentice. You know, we have to let them go, right? We have to release them. And if you know this, and I did check this on Wikipedia, which sometimes lies, but there are 2,000 seeds in a sunflower. And each of them have the opportunity to reproduce another sunflower, right? Or maybe something taller, maybe a taller sunflower, you know, maybe something that's a little more colorful. But the point here is we have to not keep our apprentices one day too long. We have to recognize the fact when they're ready, and when they're ready, maybe they're better than you. That's okay. That's okay if they're a little better than me. That's good. That's, you know, I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. We have to be humble about that experience for this person, whoever this is, and give them a chance to go out and do what we've been training them to do for the month, or 2 months, or 3 months. Number 6, cute picture, right? When we take on apprentices, others may be impacted by that experience, and there could be jealousy. Now, we have to be observant, don't we? We have to know the people around us. We have to understand our team. And in our case, we make it a point to know every single person. Of course I do. On my team, I know all their goals. I know everything they want to do. I know personally, right, Mike? And I know professionally, right, Mike? A lot of Mikes in the room, they all work for me. It's really important that we understand their goals so that when I decide who the next apprentice is, who's going to join me, and if I sense that jealousy or maybe feeling left out, at least I'm aware enough to go in and have a one-on-one and say, hey, you know, is it time for you? Do you want this? Well, I think I do. Okay, well, let's talk about what it really means. Let's talk about what it really means to be an apprentice right now. It's a commitment from you and from me. Maybe it's not their time. But if it is their time, I can say, well, after this experience with whoever, you're next. You're in line. But that helps eliminate the jealousy. And the last step, don't reproduce your bad habits. Well, what, you guys have bad habits? All right, I'll tell you mine. One of my bad habits is when I'm with my team, I may tend to look at my phone when it vibrates. Okay, who doesn't do that, right? Okay, right. Oh, Pamela Anderson does not, for the record, Pamela Anderson does not look at phone. But,
phone.
yeah. But exactly. So the thing, if it beeps or rings or your email makes a noise, it's a distraction. I'm working on it. All right, and I'm gonna improve on this. But more importantly, I will not do that if my apprentice is sitting next to me. Because if I teach my apprentice any bad habits, because they're watching you close, every move, when you're in front of the customer, you answer your phone, you ignore, or if you're out with him and you see the phone ringing and you disparage whoever that person is, I'm not talking to them. They're learning from you. They're watching you. So you don't want to duplicate dysfunction. That's really what I want you to take away from this slide. Don't duplicate dysfunction. Duplicate the good stuff. And you know what? They'll make it better. So, to wrap, mentors, are you reproducing yourself? Are you making more net pluses deliberately with a plan? Are you really focused on duplicating yourself so you can get on to your next challenge? Because if you're not, you should be. And I'll tell you what, I'll bet you there's a lot of great students at Davenport that would love to meet one of you. Just to have lunch and understand what their goals are. Powerful. I can tell you should have a plan. Because maybe not everybody's ready to have an apprentice. So you have to prepare for that experience. So prepare for that, plan. And if you know what, if you need some help, I'll give you my cell phone. We can talk.